All right, what's up, guys? We're here with another video on the channel. It is Champions League Wednesday today. It is 2/14/2024, also Valentine's Day for those who celebrate them. But anyways, today we have two Champions League matchups. We have PSG versus Real Sociedad, and we have Bayern Munich versus Lazio. And there's a few ones that I kind of want to get into. The first one that I wanted you guys to look at is this Marquinhos one. So Marquinhos, this one, I was gonna take it yesterday because I saw it, but the line was 82.5, and I was gonna go on the over, but I was gonna wait until today, for the video. But as you see now, the line is 86.5, so that tells you that they raised up the line because I bet a lot of people bet on this one to go over. It was originally 82.5. But today it is 86.5, as you guys see. Now I'm still willing to take the over just because PSG is playing at home. Sociedad is not an easy task for PSG. They're, I believe, like a 5th or 6th place in La Liga, and I've been checking the stats for Sociedad, and what I've been seeing for them is that they tend to get a good percentage of possession of the ball. So no, they're 7th place in La Liga, but still, even when they played teams that were better than them, the possession of the ball was sometimes, like 45, 46% compared to like 54 or 56% of the opponent. And so that tells you that maybe PSG might not have the ball for long periods of time, as opposed to when a very good team plays a very bad team. Obviously, the better team kind of just passes the ball around their back line. But I still think PSG being at home, they'll take possession of the ball a lot more. This one's a little bit risky, but I would take the over, again, just because PSG is at home. And yesterday, it would have been an even better play. Like I said, that line used to be 82.5, and they moved it up because I'm guessing that was a very good over for most people. And they were taking the over on that one. Sticking to the PSG game. On goals, I kind of want to see if there was a goals or assists. I thought I had seen him on goals or assists, but they might not have it because that would be too easy for Mbappe to grab. Yeah, there's no goals or assists. There's only goals. And like I said, PSG is playing at home. For this one, I would take the over. Like I said, PSG's playing at home, and they're gonna want to attack. They're gonna want to win the game at home. They have to go play the second leg at Sociedad. So my thought process is that PSG is gonna go in and attack this game. Second game, Sociedad will probably control it better. But this game, I feel that's Mbappe. His attacking, his shots is gonna go up this game compared to the second one. So I would be willing to take the over on goals of Kylian Mbappe here. I just think that PSG is going to try to win the game today. I feel like they'll get a few goals. Sociedad is, like I said, they're not a bad team, but they're also coming up against arguably the best attacking player in football today. So I would take the over for Mbappe. He has kind of a history of like carrying teams. He has a history of showing up. I like him to show up in this game. We have more for PSG. We have, where is it? I had seen it earlier. Passes attempted. It was right here. So right here we have, where is it? Ugarte midfielder for PSG. Like I said, I'm thinking that PSG would control most of the ball, not all of it. Ugarte midfielder for PSG. This one's pretty kind of a very tough line to predict, 43.5. But what I like about this game, as you guys see here, when they played worser teams, he had less passes, which is kind of weird. It's a weird discrepancy. When they played the better teams in Lens and Metz, he had more passes. And like I said, I would think PSG had a little more possession of the ball. So I would like Ugarte to get on the over on 83.5. Like I said, this one's pretty weird. I don't understand why he had less passes. Maybe he came out as a sub against the lesser teams. But Lens and Mets are both better teams and both probably give PSG more of a fight. Maybe PSG was kind of pushing the ball a bit forward through the midfielder. I'm trying to get goals in. But I would feel comfortable taking the over. And now I want to move on to Bayern Munich and Lazio. Bayern Munich is playing away today. Let me just double check. Yeah, they're playing at Lazio's house. Now I know Lazio, they might not be a horrible team, but they're still a lesser team than Bayern Munich. And I would say that they're also in seventh place. Oddly enough, in the Serie A. So that goes to tell you they're like a middle top table team. And Bayern Munich just came off a loss of Leverkusen. I would imagine that Bayern Munich is going to come out guns blazing in this game. I know they're playing away, but they clearly have the better talent, the better team. And I would see them having more possession of the ball. So if you were to ask me and passes attempted for Matthews the Elite, I would also take the over on him, just because I think Bayern has to come out and play and win this one. I think they have to win after a tough loss against Leverkusen, who was first place in the Bundesliga. And then obviously they want to go home and close it at home because they're playing away this one against Lazio. But yeah, I think that Bayern Munich has to come out and win this game, especially after a loss. And they're probably going to take the ball from Lazio, is my guess. So I would think that the Elite is going to get more than 89.5 passes. And then shots, I want to go to you guys. We had Musiala and Leroy Sané. Musiala, I like Musiala to take more than 1.5 shots. Like I said, Bayern Munich is going to come out. Musiala is one of the more aggressive players that they have. And I know that Harry Kane is at 3.5 shots. Now, this one is a little worrisome for me. 3.5, you could take the under. It would be you still win at 3. If you take the over, you win at 4. But this one is a little harder to predict because Harry Kane is going to play more on top of the box, inside the box. Musiala plays a little bit more around the box, making runs, playing down the wing or even down the center, kind of dribbling, and he's always looking to take the shot. And I see him touching the ball a lot more than Harry Kane. So I would like more likely take the over on Musiala here. And then we had another, not shots, goals. No, it wasn't this one. Fouls. So we have fouls here on Joshua Kimmich. I like to take the under on this one on 0.5 fouls. He is more of a center, controlling defensive midfielder. But he does have some sometimes involvement more in attacking play. I would say he's more of that holding center defensive midfielder, not a super defensive where he has nothing to follow on to go ahead, because he used to play a right back position. But like I said, I feel Bayern Munich is going to have most of the ball, and I think I seen Joshua Kimmich safely committing no fouls just because he'll have more of the ball. He won't have to foul. He won't have the need to foul. So I'd like to take the under on this one. And with that one, I leave you guys. We're up here on the Champions League Wednesday. Exciting day. Champions League football is always the best, most exciting. I recommend you guys watch it. If you guys didn't see the games yesterday, those were both fun. They were a lot closer than you thought. Real Madrid and Man City both come out on top, but in the end, it was a lot closer. The score was a lot closer, and the games were a lot more exciting than people thought. But anyways, comment, subscribe, comment. Please let me know what my thought process is, what your thought process is, what you guys think I'm doing wrong. And it's always exciting. Thank you guys.